Hello everyone. Recently took a session on finance and I will be sharing all the important highlights from that session. But first, let's start with a fun-filled quiz.
Well, as you can see on the screen, that one important key to success is self-confidence, and an important key to self-confidence is preparation. I think already talked a lot about it. I talked about the importance of learning and how it should never stop, right? So yeah, I think I've also talked a lot about who I am, what I do. Just a quick glimpse through so that you can read through. I believe in the saying that knowledge and investment pays the best interest. I have been fortunate to help a lot of students like you exceed and succeed, in building a career in finance and accounting. I have a prior experience working with EY and other big fours where, my experience was cross-dimensional, not just restricted to valuation and modeling. I continue to aspire the same. I will continue to help you guys grow and learn in any way that I can. So, well, before I move ahead, I have to talk about, a few things, or rather a check. So tell me who the first person in the picture in this screen that you see is. Let's just check how quick are you with, or if you know these people already. Tell me who's on the extreme
Rockefeller,
left of the screen.
Rockefeller, Bidane.
So I cannot see the comments. Can anybody just, play a part of, can you let me know if somebody's letting in the
Benjamin,
comments? Yes, who's this
Drupadi
person
Warren,
on the
Singh.
first?
Warren Buffett and Benjamin Graham, the author of Intelligent Investor, right?
Right.
And third one is I don't know.
Okay. So the
Fantastic.
first,
And the prize goes to Shivjit Katre.
Thank you.
okay. So can you just confirm on the first one, everyone? First, let's talk about him. Who's this person in black and white on the first, on the left hand side?
Benjamin Graham.
Benjamin,
Graham, sorry.
So what do we know about him? Like he's the father of, who's the father of value investing amongst these? Anyone?
he is the guy. Benjamin. I'm pronouncing wrong, but
Are you sure he's
uh,
called the father of
yes,
value
yes.
investing? Okay,
Because
fine.
yeah, yes. Intelligent Investor इन्होंने लिखा था,
Right,
and
right.
इसको बाइबल बोला जाता है इनकी किताब को, and वॉरेन बफेट
Absolutely.
इनको आइडल मानते हैं. Yes.
Absolutely. So now you've also mentioned the name of
और
the person in the middle.
शिवजीत जी को मिलता है एक गिफ्ट हैम्पर.
Yeah, so it's Warren Buffett on the middle. Anything you know about him, the name of his company, he's the chairperson of which company? Anyone?
Hathaway.
Berkshire Hathaway. Absolutely.
Books. Oh, this one.
He's an
Berkshire
American
Hathaway.
investor and a professor and also, an educator and an economist. Anyone, any idea on the third person here?
The legendary JP Morgan.
Wow, who said it? Can I know the name?
Legendary Mohit Verma.
Okay, that's wonderful. And I hope there was nothing like a Google Lens that you used and you actually knew it. So yeah, he's Mr. John Pierpont Morgan, and we should. So the reason I've put him here is because when I, time and again when I talk to a lot of you and I ask you what is your dream company, it doesn't take 10 seconds to answer. I want to get into JP Morgan. I want to get into Goldman Sachs, Barclays, etc. But who is the man behind JP Morgan? Here he is, right? So won't spend a lot of time talking about their history because that will bore you guys. You guys will drop off. Well, at this point, right, I have a couple of more questions, definitely not related to them. Meanwhile, I'll just walk you through some of my favorite quotations from these guys. So the first few that you see, the first three rather are by Mr. Warren Buffett, and the last two are by Mr. Benjamin. You can just have a look and tell me that if you agree or not. Just a yes or a no will help. And anyone out of the crowd who would like to read out these quotes out loud. I would like to ask the legendary people who just, told me the names of the famous eminent personalities to just read it out loud one by one. Anyone who wants to start with the first one, go ahead. Just read it loud.
Uh, Price is what you pay, value is what you get.
Great. Fine. So I hope we understand this, right? So it's more about the utility you arrive from a product or a service you buy. And this is a very important quotation. And the reason I've placed it at the top is because, valuation or rather finance works on this principle. So the next time somebody is asking you, why do we value a business, or why would you value an asset, what is valuation, you say that valuation is about estimating the value and comparing it to the price that you pay for it in the market. So all I'm trying to just bring in here are some of the things that you should always keep in mind and talk about. Might not be a technical thing at the moment, but something that you should always abide by, right? Because these people we just talked about are the experts from their industry. They have a lot to offer, and they have been an inspiration to so many young investors out there, probably to all of us as well, because time and again we read their quotations, we try to understand what their portfolio might have been. We call Benjamin as the father of value investing, and in his book also we've seen how he's promoted the fact that you must invest in value stocks. So he's also trying to bring a perspective that what is the difference between value stocks, passive stocks, other growth stocks. So it should always give rise to a question in your mind, that why is he called as a value investor and not a passive investor. Try to find such things, right? Try to bring in this habit of reading a lot. Well, let's move on to the next one. Very quickly, anyone just read the next one.
I would like to read.
Please
The
go ahead.
most important investment you can make is in yourself. It's also
And
wallpaper of my laptop.
that's wonderful, and kudos for you for reading it out every time you switch on your screen, because this is something that I have personally believed all my life, and I think now you guys have it you have it printed in your head that you have to invest in yourself, your time, your learning. Next one, please. Anyone? Yes, who's next?
Without passion, you don't have energy.
Agreed, right? So if I'll be talking like, okay, so let's talk about this, and then you guys will not even be here, right? So your energy comes with if you're passionate about something. So guys, let's get into that habit that, if all of you are interested to make a career in finance, you are interested to make a career in any or whatsoever in any subject, be passionate about it. Know something beyond of what your peers know. So it's like I have a friend who's a consultant, and I'm from finance, he's from supply chain management, and he happens to know who the finance minister of India is, or what the RBI does, what the SEBI does. Then technically I'm not in the right place, right? Because I should have I should know a lot of facts and figures that are not known to him. And how do you know it? You know it by regularly posting it on your LinkedIn. You know it by interacting with your audience. You know it by attending such wonderful sessions. You know it by regularly reading on different companies portals and websites. Well, we will be doing that from now on, and I hope you guys will spend more time on that. Yes, anyone? Next one, very quickly, let's do it. Who's next? Where is the energy, guys? Come on, let's just read it out loud.
Without
Without
energy, you
Can
have
I?
energy,
nothing.
you have nothing.
That's one. You are reiterating on the same fact, and I am sure we now know that energy is needed. So bring on that energy, because I will be asking a lot of questions from you guys, and very simple to the point, and questions you should definitely know. So we have to be an interactive audience, right? So, well, I'll do the needful for you, and you can save your energy to answer my questions. Well, to be an investor, you must be a believer of a better tomorrow. A famous quote by Mr. Benjamin Graham, who says that you must be an investor and not a trader, or rather you should invest in valued stocks that can give you an exponential return in the future. Successful investing professionals are consistent, right? So you have to be consistent in your efforts. Imagine you following my channel, or you following a person on YouTube, or calling someone a mentor, but they're not there for you anytime you wish to have them. Then are they consistent with what they're trying to promote? No, they are not, right? So consistency is the key, and they think a great deal about what they do and how they do it. So it's very important to talk and think about what you want to do and how you do it, right? It's the most important step. Well, another 5 minutes or 2 3 minutes I'm going to spend in asking a few questions. Anyone who can just unmute and answer first wins the round. Coming back to a question that I asked, who is the current finance minister of India? Come on, quickly.
Nirmala Sitaraman.
Nirmala Sitaraman.
Perfect, perfect. Okay, what is the full form of FICCI? FICCI. Anyone?
Federation of Commerce Chamber of Industry India, something.
क्या बात है मधुरा, क्या
Federation.
बात, वाह वाह वाह.
Uh, good attempt, but try to formulate it correctly. It's FICCI, na? So think about it. Go slow, try it again. Federation of?
Federation of Indian Chambers of Commerce and Industry.
Absolutely, very good. What is the full form
Yeah.
of SEBI? The easiest of all.
Securities Exchange Bank of India. Board of India,
Bank?
sorry.
Who said bank?
Sorry,
No,
sorry. Board
it's
of India.
fine. Yeah, absolutely. Okay. Can you name the two broad market indexes in India? Any two?
Nifty
NSE and
Sensex.
BSE.
India, I
Sensex,
said.
Nifty.
Yeah.
Nifty and Sensex.
Okay. So Nifty is the flagship index for which stock exchange?
National Stock Exchange NSE.
NSE.
Right. Fine. Okay. Tell me what is the full form of ITC?
Indian Tobacco Company.
Great. Okay. Now tell me that which is the most expensive share trading in the stock market?
MRF.
MRF.
Mahindra. Sorry, MRF.
Why? Yeah. Can anyone check out the latest price of MRF? What is the worth of one share of MRF?
1,07,600.
7,600.
Wow. Fine. Great. So I hope you guys enjoyed this short session of interaction. We'll be coming back on the same in a few minutes.
Stay tuned for the next video where I will talk about a stepwise approach you can follow to enhance your preparation, and there is so much in store for you. Thank you for watching this. Stay tuned for the next part.